Every parent needs to see this video. Hey everybody, welcome. If you're new to the channel, my name is Anthony, and in today's video I want to talk about a documentary. It's called Raised by Porn. Alright? And the documentary starts off with these words, and I want to read them. One of the powers of innocence is the ability to have a world that is safe, to be able to play and experiment in without the threat of danger. Now, when I thought about those words, I stopped, I paused right there, and I just reflected on my own life. You know, because when I was around 5, my mother left me with a woman who, over the course of a 2-week period, molested me. About a year and a half later, I was in 1st grade. A kid tried to kill me with a hammer, a 3rd grader. I was in 1st grade. I literally had to fight for my life. About a year later after that, I was molested again by another woman. And a year or so after that, I met my father for the first time, and he took me to a double feature rated X movie. I remember the title of one of the movies, Love Cop O'Neill. And in the other movie, it was about a man who was, well, I don't really remember everything that the movie was about, but I remember one scene in particular where this man was trying to rape this woman. She bit his tongue off. She spit it on the ground. She escaped through this basement window. She's breaking through glass. She's running down the street. She's paralyzed with fear. And so, you know, there's this sex, there's this violence. She's fighting for her life. She was afraid for her life. And so that, you know, as a little kid, I had just experienced fighting for my life, sexual abuse. And so, you know, I really think that movie, that double feature, really, you know, cemented some things in me. And talk about, you know, innocence and that being just taken from somebody, you know, especially at such a young age. And, you know, the thing is, it's like now, thanks to this, you know, so many kids, their innocence is being taken from them, right? There's an entire generation, their innocence is under attack, all right? So that's what this documentary is all about. It's super well done. I think Exodus Cry makes some of the best awareness material that's out there. And so without further ado, just check out a few of these clips.
Our sexuality is wired into us. The most sexual organ is between our ears, not between our legs. So when you are developing your brain sexually, what happens is that pornography begins building that script. This is the way we're supposed to think about it. And so when a young person views pornographic material, they're neurologically now starting to put bricks in this wall of kind of building the structure of what sex means.
A leading researcher said recently to me, "We're in the midst of the single largest unregulated social experiment in human history." And what he was talking about was the inundation of the brains of young children with content that they're not prepared to deal with.
We know now that boys are accessing pornography at age 11, and that there's an increasing consumption of pornography from girls. And so if you think about it this way, pornography is the biggest sex educator. It is the most significant, influential sex educator that young people have today.
All right, so I can't say it enough. This documentary, I think, is very well done. I think you got a taste of that. And, you know, they also include some stories about people sharing very vulnerably, transparently about their own childhoods, and super impactful. And speaking of stories, and I don't remember where I heard this. If I do find the source, I'll put it in there in the description below. If not, please forgive me. But so there's this story of an 8th grader raised on porn. He's got a 6th grade girlfriend. He wants to do what he's seeing. She agrees, and so from there it escalates to where he gets, gets her high, drunk, whatever. He gets his friends involved. So there's a gang rape on this little girl. Moving forward, he starts selling her. Okay? And so they're just doing what they're seeing. on pornography. Okay, I met another woman whose daughter was dating, again, like a ninth grader, somewhere around right around, again, 8th or ninth grade. So what's happening is, so she's telling a story. The groomers or the traffickers are grooming boys to date girls, and then to get the girls to the groomer, or to the trafficker. So they went out. So he took this girl, and so he was helping her leave the state to send her to the trafficker. She used her credit card, and that's how the police found her, and she was rescued. Kind of against her will. I mean, it's a long story. You know how there's conflict in homes and so forth, but the point is that this is what's going on, okay, at such a young age, okay? And a lot of people don't think this is happening. Certainly many people don't think it's going to happen to them and to their child. But it is happening. And that's why it's so important that we raise awareness about this issue, because, you know, obviously not all porn leads to trafficking, but a lot of it does. And so, you know, we want to protect our kids, right? So I think the more that people are aware, right, parents especially, the better able they will be to protect their kids. So if you'd like to see the documentary, again, the link is below in the box. If you found this content valuable, please share this. You know, there's so many people, again, who don't know what's going on. And if, you know, and I would say, don't assume that you know that the parents that you know and love are aware, or that they're doing everything that they can do to protect their kids. So just please share this video. Certainly like and subscribe. When you do that, that helps the algorithms get the word out. And so that's super helpful. Again, please like and subscribe. I mean, you can do it right now if you like, while you're thinking about it, you know. And if you do, thank you so much. If you'd like to support Exodus Cry with a donation, again, a link to the description, or a link to their website is in the description box below. And if you'd like to support Exodus Cry with coffee, every time you drink coffee, all you got to do is go to our website, fightcoffee.org, and in the drop-down menu, select Exodus Cry, and you literally can support them every time you drink coffee, because we give 100% of our profits to organizations that fight human trafficking. So that's all I got. Again, I really hope you found this content valuable. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.